Welcome to another episode of Prioritize. They accomplish while you drown in lists. It's difficult to juggle your responsibilities. Husband, father, brother. It goes on, but your energy doesn't.
You pondering what I'm pondering?
Prioritize what's right for you, not what's left behind. This is Prioritize with Toby Baker.
You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
Greetings, gentlemen and ladies. This is Prioritize. Here we discuss prioritizing faith, family, relationships, and more. I'm your crazy white, formerly fat host, the Baker Boy himself. Welcome to the show. And today we prioritize speeding tickets. I know it sounds crazy, but give me a moment. I'll explain it to you. Ever been to a reunion? Don't you just love reunions? Getting the whole family together, lots and lots and lots of food. Depending on the reunion that you go to. Of course, I've heard of some that just wind up in sheer disaster. Can you believe it? Sheer disaster surrounding food. Everyone brings in food. How can this not be an important item? Food is such an intricate part of our society, is it not? I'll make the argument for you. Let's go back to your very first birthday, right? You're born. Everyone come around. We're going to celebrate. We just had a baby. By golly. You send out the announcements. We're having a baby. Boom. You got a baby. Everybody comes over. We're going to have food. We're going to celebrate. Then the baby grows up, graduates high school. Hey, we're sending out invitations, bringing everybody together. He's going to graduate high school. He's done it. He's gotten there. Everyone comes. There's a huge feast. Everybody eating, having fun, sharing memories. Then he goes off to college. Then he graduates college. Hey, let's all go out to eat and celebrate. You graduated college. Good job. Then he lands the job. Hey, let's celebrate. Let's go out to eat. You landed that job in your career. Well done. Then he finds that special someone. He brings her home to meet mom. And I think this is the one. Okay, we're getting engaged. Let's celebrate and go out to eat. Then you get married. You're having all the friends and the family over for that big, very important, special day. You exchange the vows. Hey, everyone is welcome to stay. We got a reception going on afterward where you're going to eat a lot of food. You're going to share memories and make memories and have a lot of laughs. And maybe within a month or so, they're announcing that in 9 months, they're going to be celebrating a baby. We'll have everybody in, we'll have some food, and the whole thing goes on and repeats. Yes, food is an intricate, well, maybe I'm not supposed to say intricate, just important part of our society. So we just had a reunion. I love going to these, lots of food, I remember going to these when I was a kid. You remember going to reunions when you were a kid? Like, you knew you had to bring your bathing suit because somewhere there was going to be water. It didn't matter if you were going to be hanging on to some black inner tube with this huge, it looked like a knife, just waiting to cut the bedevil out of you as you tried to do go tubing on the lake. We had one of those. And then, they graduated, the tubes got better. They hid that little, inner tube thing with the air where you put all the air in. And if it wasn't at the lake, we're going to the pool. Man, we spend most of the reunion at the pool. In fact, I cared so little about the food I just wanted to get to the pool and go to the pool, and you spend the whole day in the pool, and then you'd hop out and get some watermelon, go back into the pool. And as soon as you finish the watermelon, hop back out, get some more watermelon, go back into the pool. It was either at the pool, the lake, or eating the watermelon, or a combination of all three. But yeah, food was always important, still important. So we go over to Joyce's family for the weekend, and then they have this big reunion, everybody coming in. They're all bringing this food. They fry up food right there. It's like fresh fried food. Then they had the air fryer thing going on. They were air frying some, what was it, zucchini or no, it was cucumber. And I mean, everything is salted and seasoned and just wonderful, right? And you're sharing stories and catching up on what's going on with everyone there. And of course, the two boys who were able to come with us, our third one, our eldest was not able to. He was working, but the other two, they drove all by themselves. Like, okay, no problem. Don't have to come with mom and dad. We'll just be over here, trying to still be parents and everything. We're on our way back from a visit with Joyce's folks this past weekend. They all get together a couple times of the year, and we're either at the pool in the summertime with fruit and fried goodies, or at a hall somewhere celebrating Christmas with fruit and fried goodies. It was a perfect day for a drive. As I recall, the sun was shining overhead with a slight breeze, making it 75 degrees afternoon for the ride home. She was resting her eyes while I was surveying the countryside with the moonroof open, the windows slightly cracked, and the Boston acoustics pumping some 80s into a positively smooth atmosphere. I am so incredibly jealous of her sound system that mere words do not do it justice. It is so amazing. Those kinds of moments don't come every day. So when they do, much like I would imagine you do, I soak them up with style and then some. I was in a slight haze of bliss when I passed by this church with a sign which read, "Summer needs a speeding ticket." Caught me off guard at first, and then it hit me. We had just begun August, like we just started August. Somehow, we were beyond the middle of the year for 2021. Can someone please tell me where the past 7 months went? I checked the glove box and under the seat, which I imagine is where nearly everyone looks when they lost their sunglasses, their keys, wallet, Cheetos, etc. Where did summer go? It was here last time I looked. If you missed it, Angola, Indiana just went through a humorous sign war amidst retailers and restaurants, which was most amusing to watch on a day-by-day basis. I did not, however, see anyone post a sign about summer. That was until now. And by now, it's too late. Normally, by this point, I had consumed my weight in watermelons, swam my age in hours at the local pool, and caught a sunset or two with my lovely bride. Where did summer go? I, for one, couldn't agree more with that sign. Summer should, in fact, get a speeding ticket. And for that matter, so should your first date with that special someone. Those tend to go a little too fast, do they not? And your wedding day deserves a speeding ticket as well. All the planning and scheduling and phone calls and meetings and tailoring and food and dresses and, of course, the dresses and then there's the dress and parties and friends and memories, and within a matter of hours, the wedding day is over. The vows have been shared and witnessed, and the marriage has thus begun. A speeding ticket should also be administered to the honeymoon. All the dreaming and planning and chili and traveling and selfies, but before you know it, you've returned from your travels and real life begins. I'll raise a glass to speeding tickets for vacations and longer weekends and late nights with friends and early mornings with my wife, sipping coffee and listening to Norah Jones while watching the sunrise. Hear, hear, more speeding tickets and penalties for birthday breakfast with your 16-year-old, date night with your daughter, and a midnight basketball game with your son. They should certainly, and I don't think I'm alone here, cut a speeding ticket for that special tea time with your young daughter. That construction time with your boys, building the Lego battleships and heading into Lego war. There should definitely be a speeding ticket for your anniversary celebration in Jamaica, for puzzle time during Christmas with your grandparents, for opening gifts with your children on Christmas morning, for the fireworks show during your 4th of July celebration, and quite frankly, speeding tickets for the growth of your children, for time on the lake fishing with Grandpa, and for going to the movies with Dad. I think there should be speeding tickets for time spent with Grandma learning how to make her famous ginger crinkles, for Sunday afternoons getting ice cream, and for the last few moments with your parents on their bed surrounded by family. There should definitely be a speeding ticket for that. Definitely for that. And while we're at it, let's write speeding tickets for those last few moments with man's best friend before he must be put down due to cancer or another illness or, I don't know, perhaps just age. A ticket should be written for the time we have with our son or daughter before we drop them off at college on their first day. and for that time spent with the fellas before they go off to basic to protect our country, and for that last sunset before we say goodnight. Yep, when it comes to those kinds of things, in my world, and I know I don't speak for everyone, I say let's write some speeding tickets and perhaps slow a few things down. But then again, that's just my humble opinion.